Officer Jet here.
And Officer Callahan. Y'all might know me as T Money. Today, it's the Hip Hop Police, Officer Callahan.
Callahan reporting from the Wack Hip Hop Police Department. Wack 100 Hip Hop Police Department.
WHPD. WHPD.
WHPD crazy.
That's crazy. It's so perfect though, in a sense. It's crazy.
It is.
It fit a little too good.
It rolls off the tongue a little too good.
Man, that's a fact. That's a fact.
A bunch of times and
exposed over and over and over again. Never stop exposing.
Overexposed.
At first, the AK thing came out where Bricc got hit with the. That kept saying, he ain't been to court yet. He ain't been to court in 2 years. He working. Then the paperwork come out with Big U, of course. And they say how Bricc baby got wrapped up in the indictment, So he was like, oh no, he got caught up in it because he didn't have nothing to do with it. It just brought him in. Then, once again, some more paperwork hit of Bricc baby, the wiretaps that was just coming out, right? In the wiretap on there, it say Bricc baby said, I'm tired of doing what the police tell me to do. So everybody took that as, I'm tired of cooperating and setting up who the police tell me to set up.
I can see that.
Yeah, that can be one case, or another case can be, I'm tired of following these rules. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of following these rules they trying to hold me up under while I'm out, or whatever. So, I mean, it can work both ways, but we gonna say you're working.
You know why? Because we working with you.
You know what I'm saying? Bring us that info. We need the info, Bricc. All the info, Bricc, baby. Bring it to us.
And see, Officer Callahan, do you see him? Do you view him as a menace to society? He's pushing women out of cars.
He's a menace.
He's pulling guns on his own baby mama while
he's a total menace. He don't hide it. He's proud of it. He don't consider nothing getting in trouble. Every time he get arrested, he back at it again, non-stop. He on camera with guns. I mean, it just don't stop. And he said, me and the homies would have crashed. You know what I'm saying? So, him and the homies gonna crash, man, so he ain't gonna stop. He's definitely a menace to our society.
Him standing, he had it on the camera side. He could have had it on the right side and still shown it to Luce, but he gonna stretch. Come on, fam.
He did that little stretch, made that shirt go up, and just,
and guess what you see now in those documents? Where you see the screenshots right there, like, come on.
Everything everybody did towards the end was definitely in the documents. Big U to goddamn Luce Cannon to Bricc baby. Everything was in the documents. What they did, like Big U made the video, Luce Cannon just never stopped. It's in the documents. And goddamn Bricc baby, he just really never stopped. He pushed harder. They said we caught this man with a gun. He was back in the parking lot shooting at motherfucker. Then after that, he on no jumper flashing guns. The day before we arrest him, he flashing another weapon. This man is weaponized. He ain't gonna stop, man. He ain't gonna stop, period. Even while they locked up, they ain't stopping. So, it just don't stop. This the life they chose.
Allegedly, he had the gun or something that supposedly got somebody out of there, and then like the police chase, that's when he also tried to say, it was like, I'm trying to put all the pieces together, but didn't he say something about that with like the police chase? Like, why didn't he blah, blah, blah from the police chase? And then he was like, and then on top of that, he had the gun that smoked so-and-so.
Yeah, I heard that, I heard that. Wait. I heard him say that,
When he briefed us
right, he definitely briefed us out in the open, wasn't no hiding it or nothing. He briefed us in front of everybody, that's the way we do it these days. We don't do no backroom briefings and none of that. We debrief in the open on the podcast. That's our new style.
We're like Luce Cannon. See, Luce Cannon really working for us.
Yeah. He didn't have on his uniform. He wasn't wearing his uniform. He was like me, right? Just going around really playing it low key, kind of like undercover, but out in the open. He wasn't wearing the uniform. I'm the first one to really come out of out of everybody.
You
But
embraced the uniform.
yeah. Even though I wasn't really telling on Front Street initially, but man, I mean, it's becoming a style these days. It's becoming a trend. So hey, man, we done popularized WHPD. Oh man, yeah. That's crazy because everybody try to call Wack a snitch and all this, right? That's man, that's like a compliment when you call that man like that a snitch. This man here has his own entity. When you say WHPD, he has his own entity. He ain't just telling, he collecting think about it, he know everything about everything. Every time something happen out here, what he say? I got a call. I got to work. One of the homies was there. So and it been a few things, I done witnessed myself, so I'm definitely convinced. Very convinced.
That's funny, man. Yeah, man.
Everybody knew about Big U getting indicted before he got indicted. Just think about it. He used Luce Cannon, set him up to go out there and crash out because he wanted the girl. Wack 100 wanted the girl, right? He telling Luce Cannon, hey, yo, I'm going to be your baby godfather. Me and my girl is your baby godparents, But all the time I'm looking at him, I'm knowing he finna crash. I'm knowing he burning. But we checking out his girl like, shit, we gonna get her too after he gone. He finna get himself up out the way. We gonna be the godparents. He asked Luce, yeah, oh cool, go ahead. Shit. Now, Luce out the way. He got the girl. She got the baby too. And they godparents. Luce still in there crashing out. Still in federal prison crashing out. And Unc climbing up the ladder. He got the gal. Oh, man. Come on, Unc. That was a cold play, Unc. Cold play, man.
So that's like on the next thing. So when we went to raid Luce Cannon, right, we found all the information. So now Luce Cannon, he's in jail. He's panicking. His court hearing, what we're going to go to. So like, right. Our what we call him, our liaison in our sector, in department, the police department, we got 600. So 600 lets us know what's going on about this stuff. So speak on that, about, the plaintiff and everything going on with the denied bonds for him and how he acted in court where he saw his op.
When he saw his op, it was diabolical, as they say. He said, what Eddie boy doing here? Oh, cuz I'm 6'0". He trying to run content, cuz. They told him, hold up. This man can be here. Why would you say this in open court? They tried to ask the man to press charges against him. Talking about he mentioning all this other extra stuff. Which Eddie boy turned down, but he literally crashed out in the courtroom. Literally. Then what he tell him? What he say? 600 was calling him a snitch.
Yeah,
and
he said, has a twin brother.
Yeah. They try to put his brother cases on him. We like, I don't know, bro. That probably was you just saying it wasn't you. We can't tell today, so you taking a fall for everything. And Luce Cannon said, no, that was my brother on 6'0".
That is funny because their name is like literally one letter apart. I
think
one's Germain and one's Termaine.
Yes.
Termaines are crazy.
You gotta just when I come across a situation like that, I just charge them both with the same thing. Yeah, Jermaine, Tremaine, y'all into the same thing. Y'all out here playing games. We just gonna hit all y'all with a charge.
Different things happen since he started hitting the scene. How do we know they ain't doing no twin magic over?
Right.
Like, how do we know that? What if that wasn't Luce Cannon and that was not Tremaine, that was Germain, that was that? No right. Jumper.
And we don't care. It's so much mix up and all that. We just gonna throw both of y'all in there because y'all playing in our face. Y'all playing with us. So we just gonna charge both of y'all and get y'all up out of here, get y'all out the way. It's your brother, take the charge.
Don't care if it's a Termaine or a Germain. They both, one of them going down.
Yeah, y'all don't get along no way. Gonna take the charge. It's your brother.
That's
Hey,
insane.
you'll be okay.
Do you have any message for Luce Cannon's wife after we've apprehended him?
Hi. 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 He in a little trouble, we're gonna try to get him out. We're gonna try to work him through this. But until then, if you ever need an emergency worker or something like that to come through, even when I was on my way over here, now I stopped at the store. They was thinking I was a stripper. Talking about, where you finna go work at? Shit, man, I ain't into that kind of work yet. Wait till later on. Hit me up later on. Hey. yeah, but hi.
Well, we keep you in our thoughts.
Yeah, we're gonna pray for Luce.
Cannon.
Luce and family. We're gonna pray
family.
for the Cannon family. Luce and family, we're gonna pray for y'all. Wack gave us all the briefings. We got him all.
He's Mr. Brief.
Yeah, I got to work.
So him and the Main Street Crips. Oh man, so what is this? And then I heard
that made my heart dry. I feel a little pain in my chest when you said that. Lord have mercy.
Then I speak. One of the top comments. Wack didn't snitch on the Main Street. Snitched on Stutterbox. Don't know who that is. And then they said, I see what they trying to do, but ain't nobody fooled.
Yeah.
Smoking head in the cloud.
Now, Stutterbox is a guy from California that used to stay across the street. Right? Stutterbox is the one that got caught up in that case with O'Neal and them. All that. That's their Main Street. Now, it was an informant in there named CS2 Back. They've been saying, well, that was Wack. Who else was it? So everybody else that's accounted for is accounted. He was not a part of the case, but he was definitely a part of the case. And it say CS2 Back. So they say, hey, man, that gotta be you. But he was like, no, that's too close to my name. They wouldn't just say CS2 Back. It's been all kind of, chitter chatter about it. He's really CS2 Back tonight. I had to try to back him up on that for years. Say, nah, it ain't that, man. Why would y'all say that? Why would y'all do that? Even though I know what's going on, but I'm undercover. I'm low key at the time. I can't just tell everybody who this is. I can't tell everybody that, so I gotta play my part. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna lie. He'll come get you. If you go to jail, he'll come get you. Even if you ain't got no money, he ain't got no money. Don't worry about the money. That ain't the issue. It's information around here. You know what I mean? So when I got tricked and trapped up in one of my own traps, I ain't go to no court, no bail or nothing like that. They came straight to the cell. A computer. Tell us you gonna do it. Okay. Bam, that's it. I'm out in 2-3 hours. That's how they operate. I had an out-of-town agency hold, and I still got out. No problem. So, when they mentioned the Main Street thing and all that, he said he pulled a play that got Shaquille O'Neal off and the Main Street Crips. Everybody off. Wack 100 put this together and pulled a play that got everybody off. You know what the play was? Them going in there asking Stutterbox, is he a government informant? And Stutterbox lying on the stand and saying no. And that just blow up the case. That's what he said he put together. But Greg Caden, right? The one that was investigating Big and Tupac, he came out and said, that's a goddamn lie. Wack ain't had nothing to do with that. All Wack had something to do with is us going to his attorney office and questioning him. But, Wack said they questioned him at the FBI building on the 60-something floor when he went to go pick up his stuff. He said that's when they questioned him. So, it's a lot of conflicting stories. One minute.
Happened.
Right.
They called your ASS down.
Yeah.
Wack.
But that ain't what the detective said. Caden. Caden said they went and met him and his lawyer at the lawyer office. So did they meet once or twice? And where did they really meet at? And what they really talk about? Those are the $64,000 questions. Now I know what they talked about. I ain't gonna tell y'all. I can't tell y'all
can't
that.
give y'all too much
I can't blow everything up in one day. It's gonna be a time consumer. I'm gonna go real slow and just blow up everything. real slow, drip, 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 drip.
We talked about 600 before.
Right.
What is he to our sector on it?
600 want to be down. He want to be the police. He's struggling with being the police. He's struggling with being an agent or operative. You know, he's struggling with that, man. You know, so he trying to do any and everything he can to play both sides. You know, he was a gangbanger. He was a security guard, a part of the WHPD. You know, now, I mean, shit, he just trying to get a job out here. You know, any way he can be a police. You know, it's, hey, I don't get it in, 600, get it in, man. Whoever accepts your ass, whoever accepts you, 600, just do your thing, man. You telling on everybody that's telling. You know, everything he in, he telling. It don't matter if it's a lie or not. He just gonna come out and tell it. Oh, Big, you hung yourself in the cell. You know, he hear anything. He just take off with it. I'm hot to report. I hate when folks on here live eating and smacking.
Oh,
man,
yeah,
get your bitch ass. Motherfucker eating. And, you know, I said, man, that shit pissed me off listening to people smack online. Eat and go live. 600.
You should be putting the handcuffs for that right there.
Yeah,
man.
you definitely need to be arrested for that, 600. Next time you eating while you live,
smacking,
we gonna lock your ass up.
Grown ass man.
That's a major violation. Arrestable offense.
All that tomorrow from a man in my ear.
Man, for real.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. I'm like, oh God.
He said,
yeah.
And then he
come on, bro.
He was too giddy to tell that story. He was too happy.
Yeah.
We told him to chill out in our police in the people. Like, yo, you gotta chill out. You can't be too happy. You gotta be more casual with it. So he got too excited. That was his first.
He won't Wack to deputize
assignment.
him so bad. He won't Wack to deputize him so bad, man. You know, you gotta put in your time for it, man. You know, we know you working hard and everything, but you gotta put in the time, the hours, man. You know, go on a few ride-alongs first. You know, exactly. Then you can get in. You can get in with me.
First, man, you can't just jump up in the field and just start and giving all the reports and
right.
Hurt.
It took me 4 years to get deputized by the WHPD. 4 years, you know, and they tried to get me to do a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. So, I got caught up in all kind of things, you know. I had to set myself up to get recorded for everything and, you know, sacrifice everybody at the same time, you know. Shit. It was hard, man. You know, Wack was trying to get me to line up Jay Prince just because I was in Texas, man. I'm like, hold up. I know Junior, but I can't do that to Junior. I fuck with Junior. No, fuck that on Pyru. I'm like, hold on now. You know, we got to think about this. You know, I had to tell him, look, bro, I ain't going to get my own people. I'll go get your people, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, but he definitely ran that by me. He ran that by me. I said, nah, you know, I can't fuck Prince like that.
That's
man.
easy for Wack to say, like, yeah, you, and then you're gonna bring all this stuff to our front door. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. You know we can't get down like that, man. We fuck with the Prince, man. Come on.
Yeah, he trying to get people really caught up.
You know, we know you know a little too much about everything. You know, he got an inside person down there on side of Prince. He got an inside person on side of Jay Prince Jr. Everywhere he got an informant or somebody leaking some information to him. Everybody know me. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I got everybody calling me. Everybody sending me messages. I mean, you got more goddamn info than the police itself. So you definitely are your own entity, WHPD. And this is funny because it really is true. There's no way you can deny this. There's no way Wack can deny nothing about this. What can he say? I don't get no information. I ain't never recorded you. I ain't never did. You can't say none of that. You didn't record even my calls over and over and over again. We ain't talking about nothing and you recorded it. You got mad at me because I recorded one of your calls on the podcast when I said, hey, we going live. You still got mad. So, nigga, I mean, what? You want to record everybody? Can't nobody record you? I mean, come on, man. You ain't,
From the
yeah,
lieutenant.
yeah. You deputized me. I had to, do what I do. Sometimes it fall back on you. Yeah, hey, man, say, man.
Hip Hop Police Department still got to cover its whole tracks. You know what I'm saying? We got to
That's
cover
a
all
fact.
of our tracks. We got to make sure we don't fall down. And then, if Wack go down, then we'll just change the name.
That's
We're
a fact.
we got a new name now.
And Officer Callahan on deck, man. Officer Callahan of the Hip Hop Police, WHPD.
Big U. Well, it's not really breaking and hit the waves, but he actually pleaded not guilty, knowing dang well it's looking like all traces lead to this man out of there. But you know how they normally do it. They do the not guilty, so
Yeah.
they block.
He's trying to get some charges knocked off.
Exactly.
When they first get arrested, we just go pen and pad crazy. We just start writing and penning in any and everything we could think of.
Freestyle king.
Yeah, freestyle and add a little truth with it, and get creative. By the time we get through, we'll turn 2 charges into 22 charges. That's it. And they got to either accept 10 of them or take it to trial and get found guilty on 5 or 6 of them, maybe. So hey, good luck to him. And we gonna keep on writing and pinning these niggas in. We ain't gotta do nothing but sit back and watch. We got open air informants like Luce Cannon and everybody. Luce can't even tell no more. He done told out in the open so much, it's nothing else to tell. He can literally walk in one of these rooms with us and we say, tell us something we don't know. I already said everything on no jumper, cuz. 6-0. So, we going to keep getting the information. Wack going to scream it out from the mountaintop. He going to keep leading folks into telling everything that he want them to tell. When he start asking questions, he already know the answer to them.
Yeah, he already know the answer.
Yeah, so he trying to get folks to say what he probably don't say or what he want them to.
Master interrogator.
Yeah.
You know how to interrogate with the best of them.
Yes.
He probably
Police tactics 101.
Oh, easy, because he'll just have a casual conversation. I be hearing people just freely just let stuff out, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my.
Yeah. He definitely got police training, man. So if you wanna get your game training up, hit up Wack.
The allegations have been flying around, people saying young boy snitched.
Right.
So as head deputy hip hop police department, I don't even know this pertinent information.
Right.
I know you talked about like the more you look at it, waiver your stance or did not snitch.
He didn't snitch this time. This time he didn't tell.
Oh, this time.
But we gonna get him.
Oh, okay.
Guaranteed. He gonna fuck up again. We gonna be right there, and he gonna have that lawyer trying to get him up out of it. He gonna have to tell something. He gonna have to do 10 or tell on a friend. You know what I'm saying? One of the two. And doing 10 don't sound too good when it come to telling on a friend. Like, fuck it, get him up out of here, man. Get him up out of here. Yeah, I know something. So, give it a little time. He's still on federal parole and all that. So, give it a little time. A little time, a little pills, and, drink and shit, Be right back in this position in no time.
He'll be having that help, other help.
Right. Yeah, few of them pills and that's it. It's over. He working right back on, the other way. When
See
they
how
get
we
up
do
in
with
that
Bricc,
jam
baby.
again.
All you gotta do is just be like, hey, Bricc, go to Carrot. Like,
Hey, man.
hey, Bricc.
Yeah, they don't even tell in private no more. Out in the open, just telling. I'm trying to tell them, look, y'all telling everything. I can't help y'all if y'all telling everything right now. What y'all gotta say some information for us. He's telling everything. Shit, the law's mad as hell. They ain't saving no info for us.
Exactly.
They telling every damn thing. Come on, man. Save some info for the police, man. Shit. And
these interrogation rooms be boring now, bro.
Yes, tell us something we haven't heard yet.
They already done said everything.
They said everything to the point where they can't even remember no more. Just get my interview from No Jumper. Get my academics interview. It is said. That's it. work is easy, man. We just kick back like this and look at our phone and wait on you niggas to go do y'all interview, kick back, and hit record. We ain't even got to write no more. We just hit the record button. There it is. Press play. We get in court. Your Honor, hold on. Just listen to this. Yo, oh shit, yeah, keep him in here. Yep, it's that easy, that simple. Bricc baby said he was fun. That nigga was trying to take his baby mama out the game. He trying to line his baby mama up in front of the kids. Y'all finna wax your ass. Like, come on, bro. You gonna do that to the girl? Why she holding the baby? Hold on, holding your baby. Man, you taking this gangster shit a little too serious, man. You know. Get in here with me, man. Get in here with me, man. You taking that gangster shit a little too serious.
Gangster. Yeah, when you watch him on No Jumper all the time, he be, yeah. Just nodding off, looking like he just in his own world sometimes, not even, and he'll snap
Space
into
cadet.
it.
Space cadet, man. Out of this world on another planet, man.
Speaking of not moving, I guess we haven't seen anything incriminating on him yet. Officer Callahan, what do you got to say about Big Homie CC? Do you guys see that he could be not in the sense of like, you know, well, he does help out and, you know, law enforcement and all that. So is he well, the Wack, I guess with the name Wack 100 Hip Hop Police Department, he may have issues. But what do you think about Big Homie CC?
If I recall, Big Homie tried to out me and Wack and try to come out and say this before I was ready to say it. You know, so I'm like, Big Homie, hold on. You can't tell everybody all the secrets at once just out in the open, man. You got to say something for me. God damn. Say something for me. Now, for that, that's an arrestable offense. So I got to arrest your big ass. Now, I know you're a little big. Don't worry about it. I got 2 pair of cuffs. For you and Dugard, big ass, I'm going to arrest both of y'all niggas. Both of y'all big as hell. Both of y'all gonna get arrested. We got 2 pair of cuffs to fit around both of you big old niggas. You know, no problem. Dugard, Big Homie CC, get ready. We coming. We coming. We coming. Get low.
I know he said it, but I was talking to the Big Homie a few weeks ago, and he was talking about how he put the fear in Wack 100's heart.
Right. Boom,
So
boom.
do you think that you think Wack 100 fears Big Homie CC?
I don't know, man. You know, when you standing in front of Big Homie CC, you about 5'2", you looking up. Want to see, like, can you hit him in his chin? But it's like, damn, I can't even reach his chin. And he looking down on you like, look, bro, like, I mean, it can be a little scary. Especially if you got your back up back here. It could be a little intimidating, so I don't know. He probably shook him up, you know, and it's been a few phone calls and all that. But ain't nobody scared of you, nigga. Stop playing. We arresting you, niggas.
So Dugard, does Dugard need to be arrested?
Dugard, yes. Dugard definitely needs to get took off the streets this time, because that man there is dangerous. He said he pulling out pipes in the restrooms and all that, you know, while people getting busy doing, you know, how do sexual healing turn into a straight killing? How that work, man? You know, Dugard, you dangerous. Dangerous. I have to go get you up out the way too. Oh, it's a few more I ain't gonna mention yet. We doing our investigation, but when it wrap up, coming your ass.
Let me see if I have any more things that we can. Oh yes, Yak Gotti. So that's another. Oh, God dang Wack. I swear. Talk about information.
We
This is
exposed
another
him.
one. He was the one that quote unquote exposed him, saying that he was giving up information on the YSL trial for.
The only one that beat trial is the last one to get released. It's crazy, you know. So that's definitely like He did something wrong. Cooperating at first, then he decided not to. So then we're gonna teach you a lesson. It don't matter about this trial. All we gotta do, throw another case on you.
Oh, so
Yeah, yeah. He started out working, trying to, work deals and work moves, try to do it secretly where everybody couldn't know. I mean, it used to be like that back in the day. You used to be able to get that off. Now today, everybody telling. Everybody telling the secrets. Ain't nobody keeping nothing in. So, it's not, you can't just tell now and nobody know. So everybody know everything. So, just tell when you out in the open. Don't do it like in front of no courts or nothing like that. Just get on a podcast and tell. So once he figured that out, he cool. That's the way that Gotti gonna go. He gonna get out and start talking on his podcast and stuff like that and breaking it down and spreading information that they need. But until then, he finally got it. I thank God the G is free. Do your thing. Stay free. And away from me.
Actually,
Stay free and away from me.
Wack. Listen to us. You need to look into this story. You heard about that 600 Breezy situation?
Yeah.
With is it Jada Chief's like sister or cousin or
the baby mama?
Yeah, I know that something to Jada Chief, or is it Jada Chief?
Ah man, lie on everybody.
Yeah, I think it's like her sister, but basically looked like she outed him saying that he was broke and all this other stuff, but he was trying to leave the house.
Yeah.
And she was forcing him to stay there. And he's like, look, I'll be right down the street. You treat me like S.
Yeah.
And then people saying that he's, some people are like, oh, he's crying like a girl. And then some people, are sticking up for it. So have you heard any information or what can you break down?
Only thing I heard was he said he in the Midwest hitting licks. So, I'm going to get in contact with the Midwest office, and I'm going to send a few people out there to collect his ass too, because he already said it. I already admitted in the open, so y'all don't take it out on me. He said it. So we just going to go pick his ass up too, throw him in there with the rest of the knuckles. Callahan on duty.
Callahan on duty. You heard it here first, man.
Bye, Chris. 600. Yo, niggas. Done. One and done. We know you in the Midwest. We gonna make them calls. You in trouble. 600. In trouble. Zay Osama, we come to get your ass too.
Lil Zay Osama is done.
He's under the jail. We coming to get you. We definitely coming. We seen what you did to that woman.
You see how high he raised his fist in the air?
We seen what you did to that woman. She done exposed you. She done put it all out there. Definitely on the list. You will be picked up sooner rather than later.
ASAP.
Very soon.
Matter of fact, it's gonna be when least
now
expected.
You want to get on the internet and explain and try to say what happened and be just like all the other dummies like Big U and them. Explain what happened before you get violated and charged and everything,
and
so we can
to
use that too. Yeah. No, nobody listens to their lawyer no more. They say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna fight my own case on the internet." Come on, bring it on home. Everybody want to fight their case on the internet. We cool with it. Send all these niggas to jail. Hey, that's what they trying to get to. They must got somebody there they missing or something. But y'all know the routine. You don't want to do 10, tell on a friend. And we'll come pick them up.
A lot of baby. I think he should be picked back up again just for being happy and flaunting that in our face.
Yeah. He gave up a little bit of info, some very important info. So, we had to go and let him go. We had to go and let him go for the moment. But, like I say, when they get back out there, get on the streets and start feeling that sense of freedom again, they do the same shit again. So he be back, and he better have some even better information the next time he straight like that. Young Buck, we know what's his trip. We know Buck trying to get back to where the man Bussy at. He trying to get back to the he trying to get back to the Badussy, man. He on a mission. He'll come out do his thing for a minute, then he gonna mess up on purpose so he can get back to that to this mechanical thing, man. He a transmission specialist. He fix transmissions and stuff, so he a specialist in the transmission field. Do the oil changes and everything, new screens, all that. transmission expert. Shout out to Buck.
That song makes it way different when you hear "Shorty Wanna Ride With Me." You like, dang, that song used to hit, and you like, ugh.
Way different. Expert. Lord hammer.
Oh, Buck, man. Live your truth, my guy. Live your truth.
Hey, man. Come on, Bucket. Come on, Bucket. Yeah.
Man, any words from the Wack 100 Hip Hop Police Department, to Callahan, to the people that can be gremlins out there? Like Kodak?
Yeah, of course. If y'all want to get down with WHPD, you know, if y'all want to send us some information and stuff like that, you know, get at the head in charge, you know, and he'll have one of his minions get back with you. You know, this man got 50 spies. I'm gonna send spy number 35 to come holler at you. Nigga, 35. Nigga, how many spies you got? What the fuck? Who you spying on that much where you need 50 spies?
How you get past 5?
Like, yeah, like who they spying on? What kind of information are they sending you? You know, so
he trying to have one in each state.
Yes, like what you mean spies? Who they spying on? Well, like what kind of information you collecting and who are you collecting the information for, sir? Those are real questions. But if y'all want to get down with them, hey, hit them up directly on Instagram, Facebook. No, I don't think Facebook, right? On Instagram and YouTube, you know, and holler at him, you know, he'll get back with y'all. Send one of the spies to come holler at you. Or he probably already got your info. Just say, hey, yo, we want to get down with the WHPD, you know, and he probably already got your info. All the spies working in it. So, you know, it's a great chance that he probably already know everything about you. All you gotta do is come holler. Don't ask me why he know or why he wanna know something. I mean, he knows so much, ain't no telling why. Man. But I ain't none of the spies though. I don't do that spy thing.